Welcome to the AthosPodcast, where we talk and you listen.
Know what it is.
All right, boys. You want to take?
Fully aware that's a ukulele in the back.
All right.
I can play it if
So-
you want.
Danny, you want to go ahead and take us in on that story with the Seahawks player?
Well, let's just say this is okay. So
It's because it hasn't been on anything. It did finally come out on ESPN.
because Nate
but
Burleson
it took a
came out and
minute.
said something. So pretty much like every sports reporting thing is trying to avoid it right now because it's a big fucking topic because all the racial shit going on also.
Oh,
So
it's one of those.
right
Well, I mean,
NFL
she's
players,
white, she's black, isn't she?
yeah,
Right? Yeah.
yeah. So
Go ahead.
anyway, he decided I don't know what. I guess she refused to do something to him sexually, and he decided to put hands on her and beat her pretty fucking close to death.
Well, I don't know if that was it, because like the way that they worded it is
That's
they
the
said that
report I saw.
she wouldn't like bow down to him. I guess.
I also saw that too.
Really, what it was.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, go play it now. But yeah, so like the one article kind of worded it as if it was like a bow down kind of thing. Like she wasn't worshiping the ground he walks on.
Dude, that's fucking
yeah.
pathetic.
Yeah, it is.
I never
He's
actually
like
saw
6'7",
anything else
like
about it.
300
though.
pounds though, dude. Well, everybody's just trying to make sure it's just getting. People are just
He
making
got
sure it's
he
being
got
talked
cut
about.
though.
Oh yeah, immediately.
Yeah,
Dog,
got
he
cut.
needs to go fucking meet a broom handle in prison. If you know what I
Well, if I'm
mean.
not
They-
mistaken, didn't he straight admitted to it on Twitter?
Oh, I'm sure he did. The
If I'm not
motherfucker's
mistaken.
fucking nuts for sure.
Aw.
He needs to go to jail.
Motherfucker's huge.
He's,
no
he's
small
for shit
man.
house. He's like what, an offensive tackle for the
Yeah,
Seattle
he's like
Seahawks?
a six, like he's like 6'4", 6'5", like 300 pounds.
He's a girl.
How big is she?
I mean, she's probably like what, I don't know. They didn't really show like a
Average height.
side by side comparison.
No,
Or it's
no,
like
she's
5'8",
about
135
Probably
pounds.
in an average
Yeah, like
ballpark.
5'10", 5'8".
Yo,
something
that's
like
a
that.
brick shit house versus like a toddler.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Dude,
It
that's
was
fucking
like,
absurd.
So
It would be
pretty
like
much-
Step Brothers fight montage.
So pretty much every morning on ESPN, Sports Center, all those sports broadcasting studios, they never talked about it. And finally, at the end of, I think, Sports Nation,
Yeah.
is that it? Nate Burleson finally was like, yeah, he was talking about the fucking Senior Bowl. He was like, yep, the guys who show up in that bowl game are going to be good in the NFL. And he's like, but I'm going to take a left turn here real quick and address something that nobody said anything about, but I feel we need to say something about it. And he just came out and was like, there are more good NFL players than bad, but, get out the bad players is what it is. It should be talked about. Because it is an issue. Domestic violence is an issue in the NFL.
Yeah, we've
that was like
noticed
the big
after the
thing.
years that it's happened.
On and off the field.
Kareem Hunt
Ray Rice.
on video fucking face booting a chick.
Hey,
I never saw that. What?
he did his time. Martin kicked her to hell, but
Caught on video and everything.
I mean,
Right, I
Ray
mean,
Rice
it's
took
like-
haymaker to go out of
okay,
an
if you really
elevator.
want to talk about it though, if that guy immediately got cut for beating the shit out of his girlfriend, that could be in the same ballpark that Adrian Peterson got to come back to the NFL.
True.
If we're gonna be
Yeah,
realistic,
yeah, you're right.
it's all
Yeah.
situational. It's all
Yep.
situational. But that dude does not belong in the NFL.
I just mean like there
behind
are
bars
so
straight
there
up.
are
100%.
so many cases of shit like that happening that just nothing really.
You know what? Actually, I
Oh,
started,
and-
so besides that current event, I started thinking about something, and I was like, how did Antonio Brown make it back to the NFL?
I don't know. Did you see
Yeah.
the fucking report from his personal trainer? Like,
Yeah, well, that's what
Yeah,
I was trying to figure out. Did that just dead halt?
I bet she got paid. She
I'm pretty
got
sure-
paid.
By
Pretty
somebody.
Sure there's still ongoing. I think there's still ongoing.
I think there's
situations.
one. Apparently, he
Oh
like.
yeah, I'm sure it's still an
destroyed a left
investigation. I guess
arm.
that's why they let him come back because there
So I
hasn't
think
been
he like
any.
assaulted
Yeah.
like, a truck driver or something like that who was like
Jesus.
doing a delivery or something.
Dude.
I know I sent one to the chat a couple weeks ago about him. I think he got in trouble for something. He was under investigation. Well, we were like, oh, that didn't take long.
Dog,
Yeah, I mean,
dog,
I
you
think
think
it was
you
that assault case.
you think you play a professional sport and you get paid like what at the low end $100,000 to play a year? Why are you gonna go fuck up and go do something?
Bro, that's
Like-
practice squad
He's
numbers.
No, I mean,
mentally unstable.
again though, if you're on a practice squad, you're
Well,
technically a
Well,
professional
just
player.
recently,
Yeah,
dude, bro, like they
They
robbed that dude at
properly.
gunpoint, like
Who was the receiver
at a barbecue.
who was the
That never
receiver
happened.
that played for the he played for the Browns, but he
Josh
kept-
Gordon.
Yeah, Josh Gordon. Look how many
You mean,
fucking.
you mean the guy who's on the Patriots roster?
You mean the guy that
He
can't
got-
stop smoking weed?
Did he get
got-
cut?
Yeah, he got
Oh, 'cause he broke
Oh, I thought he went
sobriety
to
or
Seattle
something.
after that, and then that's when
Yeah.
they said that they're not going to do testing for marijuana anymore.
Nah, he relapsed.
Yeah, he relapsed. He had like.
I think it's
three or
alcohol.
four- Yeah, he
is
had like
his
3
issue.
or 4 second chances.
So they made it very
Yeah.
obvious that his issue was marijuana.
You know who I wonder? Who do you think they're gonna let in? Or do you think they're gonna let in Darius guys? Let back in Darius guys?
No, especially not after this incident. Like, there's probably like a. I'm not gonna say like a status quo on it.
Probably like Darius guys, and a few other guys will probably sit down in the house like, fuck, man.
There's
Like-
got to be a new.
I think
There
after a
shouldn't
certain
be
point,
like
though,
a-
that they're definitely gonna look more into like cases are gonna probably be put on like a zero tolerance.
Yeah, I was
scenario.
about to
It
say there
doesn't
shouldn't be
matter.
no more 3 strikes and you're out bullshit for like the domestic violence type shit.
I mean, realistically, I don't think there should even be any. There should have been zero tolerance to begin with on a lot of things.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, it is what it is. You would think that
We don't
at
get
that
paid
point,
enough
with that kind
To make
of
the
money,
rules.
You think with that kind of money, you think you'd be smart enough not to fuck it up.
Exactly what I was saying
Yeah.
earlier. Like that's got to be the dumbest shit.
Yeah, you got like.
Let me go get fucking hammered and drive home
You can get into.
with a gun. It's not like you can't afford a fucking Uber, my guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, John Jones got drunk and hit and run on a fucking pregnant lady.
Like he can't afford a fucking Uber.
I mean, but in reality, I mean, it is a little on the ridiculous
That's
side.
another thing too. It's like, yeah, they make multi-million-dollar, like, fucking millionaires playing a fucking game top of their level, but they're still human. Like, just because
I mean,
they're up here, they still make stupid human mistakes.
Oh yeah, and I mean, I'm gonna say probably the whole, they're probably under a lot of stress anyways.
Oh,
It's not like any of us are in the same mental state as they are for that portion of the season where everything's under like a microscope just to play. Because I don't even think that dude was a starter either.
I don't think so either.
I think he was just on the start, like on the 53-man roster.
Oh, the Deshaun Watson trade shit's finally taken a turn where he
Possibly going
officially-
to Washington.
Yeah, he officially.
Oh, that he
requested
asked for a
now.
trade,
Yeah.
dude. I will say right now, Sam, if Deshaun Watson comes to Washington,
We're gonna ruin him.
you guys might as well kiss Chase Young goodbye. Because there is not a deal that I think you guys could make without putting him in it.
Oh, they said that if there was anybody on the team that is a no-go on any
It's
trade
Chase
situation,
Young. They're
Chase
not letting
Young
him go.
And Terry McLaurin.
Yeah.
Terry McLaurin and Chase Young are off limits
So
no matter
when
what.
I heard the radio, like, because I've been listening to the radio on this whole thing ever since Matt.
If anyone,
Matt
it'd probably
Stafford.
be Kerrigan.
Yeah, Matt Stafford's looking to go to what 49ers, I think.
So-
Yeah.
He's showing interest.
But the thing is that they said that if anything, the only reason why NFC teams are going to have a shot at Deshaun Watson anyways, it was probably going to be an NFC team. I still think that Deshaun's probably going to end up in San Francisco, and Matthew Stafford is the more likely one for you guys.
I can see that.
Just
Stafford's
just cost wise though. Just
yeah,
cost
Stafford's
wise.
value is a
Well-
lot more manageable.
He's also.
Well,
I'm not gonna say
what
he
would the
hasn't-
49ers have to trade for Deshaun Watson though that they're willing to give up?
Nick Bosa?
Jimmy
They didn't
G.
give up anybody on that team. Who cares?
They'd send Jimmy G.
They're on like
Nick
they're on
Bosa,
like a rebuild.
most.
But is it worth it for fucking them?
For San Fran, hell yeah.
They
To
send
get,
him out. They've got
to
enough
get a
weapons.
potential long-term quarterback,
Yeah,
you
they've got
guys are
enough
looking
weapons for
for an established veteran, not Deshaun Watson, who has a couple years in the NFL. Matthew Stafford's at least
Not
A,
taking that
health-wise, I think
out.
he's missed like 8 games in 12 seasons. And he's he's pretty up there. He just hasn't
Yeah.
won a playoff game
He's
because
just he's just kind of a.
Because he's what?
he's in a
kind of-
shit program.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
he's
need someone to win playoff.
Yeah, a
he's
shit
kind of
program
like
to another
boom or bust quarterback.
just coming out of the
He
shit
makes really good
program.
plays, but he also fucks up just as badly too. He's a
Yeah.
really like. 50-50.
So Captain Kirk.
You know who I want as my quarterback? As a Washington Redskin fan going into this year?
I don't know. I heard
Heineke.
No. Guess who also started playing football or is going to start playing football again? Johnny Manziel.
No, he'll never be back.
Well, I'll just
He's
say
playing football
that
again in like some fan league or some
yeah,
shit.
it's some fan-owned league bullshit thing, but
I know the
So-
XFL even passed up on him.
pretty much, yeah. I mean, in all honesty, though, I mean, that would never that would never happen. First
no
off, because
chance.
if you guys didn't want to put up with
100%.
the fuck Wayne Haskins situation,
Ain't
then
no way we're-
it's definitely not for you guys. I mean, if the Browns
That
couldn't
shit
get
should
one,
come into town.
nobody is. Well, yeah, no, I mean, I still think I'll say Matthew Stafford's probably gonna be the play. Teddy Bridgewater might be up too.
True.
They're talking
Well,
about.
We'll just see how it goes.
I mean,
hope
there's
they don't do
definitely-
what they were
there's-
doing. I don't know all the Carolina leftovers. Obviously, didn't work in Carolina. What's going to be the difference in fucking Washington?
Nothing.
I don't know.
All right. There we
A
go.
program that has been working on the rebuild
didn't
versus
really-
on one that's just
He
eating
didn't
shit.
really play that badly in Carolina.
Yeah, he did. That's what I'm saying. Like, why are they going to trade him? Give him like a year or two. Shit.
Teddy Two Gloves?
Yeah, man. Old Teddy B.
Well, no, I mean, I'll say that Matthew Stafford's probably going to be the ideal pick, just
My
because
fucking
it'll end
camera
up
is
being
rocking.
My bad, dog.
like the more obtainable one. I still think that like San Francisco or, I mean, fuck, even the Saints are looking for a QB for the most part for a long
Oh,
time.
no, they said Jameis Winston's
Yeah,
their starter
did,
going in next year.
Reed
They
finally
announced
say
that, yeah.
he was gonna retire,
Drew Brees looked at him in the last game, during the last game when it was like, this is your team now.
but has he announced that he's
I
retiring?
don't think he hasn't announced it yet, but it's got to be
It's-
coming. There's no
It's
way,
mostly expected.
Bro, you know how many fucking, he had like 6 injuries this year.
dude.
Yeah,
he
because-
was still playing with like an entire cracked vertebrae.
Yeah, and a
That's
fucking
what
fucking
he
young and
said
shit.
last year. He's just gonna take the offseason to think it over and come up with a logical decision once his body and his mind
Yo,
settles down.
what
I'm gonna
about
say for a
Tom
player
Brady?
No, he's
Tom Brady staying in Tampa Bay.
How long was his contract that he signed?
I
4
guarantee if
years.
It was a year. He's signing another one.
Oh yeah.
probably.
You're telling me right now, if they go and they win the Super Bowl, he's not coming back again? Mike Evans will be.
Nah, he's gonna try his hand at a
Well,
different team.
A strong note.
He's like,
I mean,
I did it with another team. Let's see if I can do it with a third.
TV
then
TV
he'll go-
doesn't
then he'll
stand for
go to,
Tampa
like-
Bay anymore. TV is Tom
Just
Brady.
watch it.
Dog, and if he goes to the Super Bowl with a third team, I'm not watching another football game ever.
It's
Oh, if he
completely
goes to
rigged.
like the Jets and they go to Super Bowl,
I'm-
I will admit that he's the best quarterback of all time.
I'm done.
That's the
I'm
thing.
done watching football after that as long as Tom Brady's in the league.
That's the thing with Tampa Bay. It wasn't just Tom Brady. They fucking buried him in talent. They brought in so much shit.
Somehow. I don't know how their pockets were that
It's not
deep.
a
That's what I was
soul
about to
act,
say.
doing it himself.
They honestly
Dude,
had a low salary
he should
cap.
go to the Bengals.
The
Why?
Bagels.
Oh, that's actually a good point. I wonder how.
Joe
See if he
Burrow
could bring them
going.
to the
I
Super
wonder how-
Bowl.
I wonder how Joe Burrows is going to be.
Dude, he's not saying he can fucking play again.
That's true.
Yeah.
That.
Why
How
didn't
bad
he
would that
be able
be?
to play?
All I'm going to say is that if that's the case, he should just stayed at Ohio State.
Well, his injury wasn't like
Go ahead, Richard, get your
super
fifth year in.
serious. It wasn't like Alex Smith type serious or anything like that.
Oh
so-
yeah, no, definitely wasn't in that ballpark. But I mean, still, I mean, I wonder
Yeah,
how
it's
Dak
the
Prescott's
knee.
going to
Yeah,
be.
it's the knee. Like you never.
They were
know
also
what
saying
everyone's
Dak
gonna
Prescott
do.
might be going to Washington also.
Oh fuck
Who, Dak
that.
Prescott?
Yeah.
They're not. No, they're not going to get rid of Prescott. He's in.
I just don't think they're going to pay him
Oh, he'll sit out.
because they
100%
franchise
he'll sit.
tagged him the last time. I just don't think he's going to
They
get
might
paid
tag
and that
him
he's going to
again.
want to leave.
He's not going to get as much as he wants, but he's definitely going to get paid somewhat because
They offered him
they
a big
acknowledge
deal
the fact
already
that,
and he
like,
denied it.
yeah, they basically one of those things where you don't know what you got until you don't got it no more, like, until it's gone.
Well, they
I mean, I
already
think
offered
they- I
him a
think that was
giant
one of
deal.
the-
What do
and
you
he turned it
Captain
down.
Crows?
obvious thing because you could see how shit the team was once he got hurt.
Plummeted.
I mean, let's look at
I
their
mean, Elliott
quarterback.
couldn't even run the ball after that.
No, because they just packed the box because they knew there was no passing game. But Elliott did. I don't know. I feel like they kind of put the team on his shoulders, and he wasn't ready for it because it's not so much that he didn't have room to. He just made a lot of really bad mistakes, especially like the fumble problem. Like he fumbled like almost like twice a game after that fact.
So I'm still wondering how the Packers fucking threw the game against the fucking Tampa Bay Bucks.
Oh,
interception. Packers are
No, I'm
trash.
saying when Tom Brady still threw fucking how many interceptions in the
Oh,
second half?
he threw what? 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they-
Oh, I know. I saw a meme. It was like Jameis
Jameis Winston.
Yeah, I
But
saw
I mean,
that.
regardless, it
The
still
Buccaneers
falls under.
defense just played
Yeah.
well.
I mean, you have that. You have the whole Aaron Rodgers didn't run. They didn't go for it on 4th down. They kicked the field goal instead.
I blame that on that coach on that.
I'm surprised. I will be baffled. Like I was surprised he did not get fired
It's
for
one
that.
of those things where hindsight is 2020. Like after the fact, like you can say this or that, but they're in the situation. If they went for it and failed, they would have been, oh, that was the stupidest call ever, whatever. But if they passed, they're like, oh, that's big brain play, best one. So it's
Oh, yeah.
situational. Like that was the best thing they probably could. Yeah, they had the quarterback on their team. Yeah, they had a fairly decent chance of getting it if they went for it. But game plan wise, like that was probably the better choice.
Are you eating
But-
Well, according to
you're gonna give Tom Brady the ball last.
Sheldon
Try to
Cooper,
get him in the last 2 minutes.
it's statistically better to go for it on 4th down.
No,
than it
that's
is, too.
according to the coach of PA.
No, Sheldon Cooper
No, that Harvard
from
Academy.
Sheldon
said
Cooper from Young Sheldon said it.
No, I know, but that's only based on the fact that there's like actual statistics done by Harvard that
But-
you're more likely to win a game if you can get an
A
onside kick and go
4th
for it
down
on
conversion.
But this is one of those situations where it's like blaming the kicker for missing the game-winning field goal. If
Blair Walsh.
I mean, it depends on how well lined you up and how far away you are.
No, I'm saying
If you
yeah,
miss a 35-yard attempt straight on, that's your fault.
you
The
can't
laces were
blame-
in.
You can't blame the entire game loss on one person. Like, what about like the 2 or 3 turnovers that the Buccaneers scored off?
It don't matter if it comes down to that field goal and the kicker's got the game on his back. Win or lose,
I'm
it's
sure
on
that
him
the
whether they
Ravens
win or
game was
lose.
blamed on the kicker.
Oh, Justin Tucker caught all that shit. I'm sure.
All other mistakes are out the window.
Scored points that game. He's
Dude,
the
what
best.
else did he score?
But he couldn't. But he couldn't
Vikings
score
had
when it
3 goals to
counted.
Make it into the Super Bowl. It's like Blair Walsh missed the game-winning field goal, but he literally scored every single other point.
What about Adrian Peterson fumbling twice?
Yeah,
giving up 2
twice.
turnovers? No one batted an eye. Like this
But he
game, like
misses the one field goal, and it's like, oh,
Alright,
yeah, death
So,
threats.
I'm waiting to
Death
hear
threats.
about this bandwidth
did.
on
He got
Earth.
death threats.
Serious. Everybody gets them, dude.
What is this bandwidth on Earth?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Before we switch topics,
Is that
basically
Elon Musk thing?
the ISPs fucking us anyway?
Yeah.
Because no one's.
Oh,
before we get on that though,
You can thank
Fucking-
Barack Obama.
a billionaire, Rob Go, bought a Mickey Mantle fucking card for $5.2 million.
A rookie
Irrelevant.
Dude, it's the most expensive card to sell.
Next topic.
Irrelevant. I don't understand it, and I also don't understand.
I don't
the
understand
card-
how Topps cards became so expensive.
Because
What are you talking- it's
like
sports
giant
cards. Topps
phone.
makes every
Yeah, OG.
major sports cards.
Dude, I don't
But
like
so
Top
does
cards.
Prism, whatever. I mean, but they're the ones. So Topps is so big because they were the ones that did the exclusivity deal with LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, and then somebody else on their autographs. So only Topps was able to print those autographed cards, which is why
Gotcha.
they became so big.
All right.
Because if you go back off what I told you earlier about that Mickey Mantle card, there's only 6 that exist because Topps threw
Yeah,
all
dog.
the extra stock that they couldn't sell into
The
Atlantic
ocean,
in
dog.
1957.
Yeah, dude.
So literally there was potentially more Mickey Mantle cards, but they're
But
all
not
at the bottom of the
recovered.
sea. Yeah, not recovered. Water
Oh, they're not a-
PSA
yeah.
ones.
They're
PSA ones.
disintegrated at this point. I'm with
All right.
Yeah.
So,
They're gone.
how about Reddit versus Wall Street, boys? How Reddit is just
hilarious.
dominating.
They're getting fucked right now, actually, since all they do is sell.
They're getting fucked.
No. So that changed this morning.
Oh, did it? Did they
So
change it?
yesterday, and everybody's got a bunch of hate against Robinhood. Not only Robinhood did it. There was
No, there was like
Cash Wallet, Coinbase. Pretty much all the investing apps did it.
Well, Robinhood was the big one because that's what everybody was using because
Yeah.
it takes very minimal information to get started. Like when you sign up, it takes like your address, your name, your social
they don't
security number.
accept my bank account though, which is
Pretty much to
bullshit.
verify citizenship, and then you can transfer money. And as soon as you do that, before it's even cleared, they'll say, "Hey, you've got this amount of money."
Mhm.
So, realistically, Robinhood was the easiest one, and then they were able to look at the data and say that 50% of Robinhood users had stock in GameStop. So they had 10 million plus downloads when that data came out. So if you think of 5 million of their users have GameStop stock, but the whole thing now, it's not really gonna matter. It's gonna turn into a big old shit show because
Legal issue now.
it's one dude on Wall Street. I don't remember if it's from NASDAQ or whatever. Said that they can stop
Doritos, though.
trading on any stock if they see any sort of like
It was like the
social media driven stock changes because it's like uninformed information is like the route they're going with it. But a senator yesterday wrote a letter to the Department of Justice calling for an investigation on Citadel LLC and Robinhood because the interesting thing
Get 'em.
is
They're
that
connected.
Citadel LLC is who the parent company of, is it Melvin is the hedge fund?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So the company that wanted to dump and bet on these shitty stocks of GameStop, their parent company also provides 40% of the revenue for Robinhood.
So that goes all the way back to like it's a conspiracy that
very,
they
very
are the ones that
It's funny. It's like Robin Hood's thing is taking money
steal from the rich and give to the poor.
Yeah,
well,
which
now you're
they're
talking
going
poor
back.
from
Now it's
making
the
money.
opposite.
Yeah.
So you guys
Well,
really
they
should be
became
aware of
rich.
the absolute legend of this entire scenario.
Say
I
it,
don't know if you
DJ.
guys are familiar with Reddit, but deep fucking value.
Deep fucking value.
Have you seen his numbers? by the way?
43,545.47 is how much he currently owns with GameStop.
Hell yeah, brother.
Fucking legend.
Fucking legend. I guarantee you, because this is obviously going to be in the textbooks to kind of explain what short stocks are and squeezing.
Yep.
So I've been following this for since like the 14th when this whole thing it took off. It was way earlier, but the whole betting thing, like the whole Wall Street bets subreddit, just kind of took it and ran with it, and I think it's super exciting.
It turned
but-
private for about a couple days too.
Yes, it did. They also, their Discord got shut down because apparently it's neo-Nazis that are investing in fucking
Jesus.
GameStop. But the other problem is that
Jesus.
other,
They'll find anything.
yeah, they were saying that it was like what alt left or whatever the hell it was.
Oh my
Yeah, but
God.
isn't that, like,
And then
Donald
they
Trump
turned
The-
around and
Jr.
Discord
like,
said that
The
it wasn't
alt
shut
left
down
like that
because
fucking
of
dude from
the stock
Letterkenny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a
Yeah.
lot of Wolf of Wall Street memes.
You got Donald
fucking
Trump
Wall Street
Jr.?
bets.
Oh yeah, it's fucking awesome. But the other few stocks that were like in question that all got frozen, AMC, Nokia, BlackBerry, Express, and then COS.
Yep.
Was another one. Even Sundial Cannabis or Sundial Growers. They were another one that saw a lot of substantial growth, by the way. Sam, if you're looking for a volatile stock to invest in, so I think it was like
That's
70
actually a
cents
really
a
good
share.
one.
What's it called again?
Sundial Growers. It got put on hold, but I think it's back up in.
You can go to other places to invest in stock too. You
So
don't
right
need to
now
use
it's at
Robinhood.
80.
I got
it's at
Stash on
82
my
cents.
phone.
Yeah, it was at 82 cents. It dropped to 73 at about 10 a.m. But if you want to know their absolute growth, they jacked that thing up from 50 cents to $1.05 in a day.
Oh shit!
So it was definitely a pretty nice get in, get out.
So I would go ahead and invest in Moderna and Pfizer, guys.
Right now, a lot of people are trying to shoot AMC to the moon as like GameStop. Like, I think that's the next one they're doing.
That one.
Now, is it just the AMC
theaters,
theaters, or is it
Yeah,
like
that's
AMC, the whole corporation itself?
AMC
AMC
theaters.
Entertainment.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait,
The entire.
The ticker is just AMC.
so that
but
includes like their TV channel and everything like that, shows they produce.
It's the parent AMC Entertainment, just the parent company.
Gotcha.
All of it. But yeah, the AMC is the one. That's a long-term game. That's a long con though.
Yep.
It's so GameStop's originally started back in July, or like it was like mid last year is
That's
when.
about the time they
Dude,
went bankrupt,
has
isn't it?
GameStop came out and like put out a statement or anything?
No, but there's
Dude,
enough.
they are
news where
making bank.
They showed them sitting at the table with other Inc. 500
No,
company or Fortune 500 company.
Because GameStop was literally in the process of going bankrupt and
Yeah.
shutting down.
Dog,
Well,
they have been shutting down stores.
Well, they've been shutting down stores, but they had announced
got bought
bankruptcy, and it
out
was pretty much going to go.
Dog, they've been talking about bankruptcy since I worked there back in 2014, 15, something like that.
Filing for Chapter 11 and actually like complete liquidation of assets and like rolling out.
We doing this, boys?
Those are two different things. So
Danny.
I will tell you that is oh, look at you going hard.
I've already invested.
All it is just buy it and hold. That's it. Like it is.
I'm not doing AMC because I don't know how long this is gonna last. And
It's so the AMC thing is a long term.
Yeah.
The GameStop one is fuck them now because they're trying to push that stock to 1,000, 5,000.
Dude, I
where
wish
these
I had the
people
money
are
to
at.
invest in GameStop, dude. That fuck.
I did, but I bought 2 more booster boxes.
I wish you know what, me and Dana have, like the Cash App where you're able to invest in stocks. I wish they had GameStop on there.
It
You don't need to buy like actual stocks. You just put as much money as you want in.
Yeah, you can buy fractions.
Yeah. You don't need to buy a full stock.
So yeah, no, you could buy $GME off Cash App. Same with AMC and NOK
Shit.
for Nokia. But yeah, so GameStop's stock itself has notably increased 1,000% in the last week. AMC has increased by 400, but
It's not showing up when I search
it's
it.
not. Oh, it's not coming up anymore. That means it's
and
probably.
Nokia's price per share is only $4.56, but they've been going down 2.77%.
Nokia.
Yeah, Nokia is super low, but it's just another one that they're
That's gonna be a long term.
yeah. Like the Nokia, BlackBerry, AMC, all of those are ones that they've pushed.
The NACD.
Yeah. Got to be careful though. People are getting banned in that subreddit for throwing out random tickers.
Yep.
I'll tell you that for sure.
I think they're selecting it to. I think they're just keeping it at that 5 right now.
Yeah. Well, it's so they were looking for the ones that yielded probably the most, the easiest ability on shorts.
Mm-hmm.
And GameStop was obviously the go-to, but it was just funny because everybody's like, yeah, these nerds in a deep corner of the internet came and trashed Wall Street. So there's gonna probably be like a massive reform on it.
All right, boys, I bought a share. I bought.
So they're gonna change the rules to it now.
I bought a portion of a share for AMC, boys.
That's what it is.
Well, the
Hell
whole
yeah.
thing was like the big conversation is like, so hedge funds have been able to do this forever.
For years,
And-
and no one batted an eye.
When they gambled away like, the economy in 2008, it was, oh, let's bail them out. And now because, your average Joe that has Robinhood app.
Yeah,
is
they
going
did it in
fine.
2008. Well, they made a bunch of money. People lost their jobs.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then now they tried doing it again, but instead it kind of backfired on them thanks to Deep
they-
fucking Value.
fucking Value is a goddamn warrior.
Dude, he's a fucking legend right now.
Did they say how much Melvin lost? Was it in the ballpark of
Uh,
$3 billion?
Yeah, I think it was like rounded up to $3.8 billion right now is how much he'd lose.
I know they had to kind of join with what they considered an ally. They said there was like the potential of them filing for bankruptcy
Yeah.
and all this other crap. But they came out and later said that was not a
Cash App took fucking GameStop off.
that was
Yeah,
just like
we went over that.
I'm a
the
little
other thing
late.
is too as well. It's just heads up, the market is closed. By the way,
Yeah,
right now.
Pro-
So
process.
whatever
It
you
doesn't
buy
process
now-
till Monday.
won't hit until Monday.
Won't hit until Monday, and
Yep.
then whatever it starts at Monday is how much you'll be starting with. I'm so glad I took that stock market game in high school.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I kicked ass. I would think I was 8th in the state during the stock market game when we were playing.
Damn, I didn't make it state.
Dude, I fucking kicked ass. Like, I think part of it was I just figured out their system because the stock market game wasn't 1-for-1 live with the actual stock market. There was a bit of a delay before it would update, and that's how I figured out. I just took advantage of that. So I would see the big the fast drops or the fast risers, and then I would buy them before they would update, and then sell them once after they update, so I can make a quick purchase really times to really stack up the money.
I don't know if. I guess I fucking bought it already.
What? If you scroll
you
down
probably
on your
put money
menu,
into it,
it'll
yeah.
show you.
On
But
my
then I
what?
missed 3 days of school, and then I lost all my money because I was at school to sell it. I
Wait,
dropped
yeah,
it.
What
Danny,
else?
anything you buy right now is probably not going to. You're not going to see anything really taking effect until Monday at 9:30 or 8:30, whatever time it is, whenever the
If you
market
go,
opens.
if you go to your investing,
Yeah.
and where does it say?
That's something too with investing in stocks and stuff like that. Yeah, you can buy one share for what?
Or go to your recent, and it'll tell you what's pending.
If it raises by 100%, if it doubles, then you get you make $12 off that. You get your $12 back, and then you make $12 on top of that. So buying one cheap stock isn't really doing anything. That's why you buy
It doesn't show anything.
I have
so
$200
I-
in the AMC.
your
Jesus.
$200 now. If it goes up 100%, if it doubles or triples in the next 4, 5, 10 years.
Right now it's only 50%, so I can make 100 or 250 right now.
The goal is that stock is going to increase 100% in a week.
Yep.
Oh fuck.
That's one of the
So-
stocks that's being pushed by Wall
There's
Street
my
Bet.
rent money.
So they're anticipating that the stock's going to do the same thing. So he bought $200. You said $200 worth of
$200.
stocks?
Yes.
He has probably ballparked what
It's
what
not
14,
on there.
15 stocks.
So you didn't buy it, Danny. You want me to get it for you?
Hold on, let me.
It all depends on when you bought it though too, because it was higher. So
Oh.
it was 16 or 19 at one point this week.
No, I bought it when it was I could actually find out when I bought it.
I think it's 12 now. But yeah, so I mean, it's also going to depend on the quantity of stocks that he has. But yeah, the goal is to squeeze those shorts as well, which that stuff went from I forget what AMC did. But it wasn't it wasn't nearly as silly, but it went from we'll say today at a high it was $15, and it's at 12 right about now.
I bought it when it was only $8.
All right, so yeah, so you've made money, but
Oh, I have
I'll
to get
say-
approved.
I'll say just to put it into reference, Brandon.
Oh, gotcha.
So on the 27th at closing, so this is at 4 p.m. this thing went from $5 to $20 by 9 a.m. at opening.
It's gone down to $13 per share now.
Right. So if you
Yeah,
take
but
and you
that's
just look
the
at
market closing value.
yeah. So the way that it jumped, like it's up right now currently 53%, but that's like the kind of that's how volatile it's been. Is that literally between close and opening in one night it went from $5 to $20.
That's insane.
And then it drops a little bit. It dropped about half, went back up to 16, dropped a little bit, and then it went back up to 19, and then it started to slow down because yesterday it got regulated so hard that it did drop, but it went down to single digits, and then it came back up today. So it's stayed up in the double-digit ballpark. So yeah, so that's pretty much what's happening. I mean, like the GameStop stuff. I mean, it'll drop to $120, but then it'll shoot up to 450.
I think I found one we can all get behind.
Activision Blizzard. Why? Why? So we can just watch them waste the money?
You can put more money in.
God, our games are turning into such shit.
Wow. Look at that shit over the year.
No, that's all in general. That's not a year. That's from beginning to about end.
Oh. There we go.
That looks about right.
That's what Warzone. That's pretty much what Warzone did. And they also had what was it, Shadowlands as well.
Now a good like product to actually invest in is electric vehicles and shit.
Yeah.
Since the United States is now going more energy efficient.
I think GM announced they're gonna sell 100% electric vehicles by 2035. I think.
Yep.
Damn.
So by
Dude,
2035,
GM's
they're gonna
always
get
a
rid
good
of all-
like long investment choice. Like invest now, hold it for about 20-30 years. Because it's always constantly rising, so you'll always get a profit.
Or you could invest in gas too. 'Cause gas prices are going up.
No,
I mean,
that's just
No.
regular. That like the prices of gasoline and like stocks are kind of irrelevant.
I was talking about the gas company.
Oh shit, Tesla's going down right now.
It's been going up and down, up and down.
It all depends on whatever Elon Musk says on Twitter that day, basically.
Dude,
If he's supposed
I
to
think
join
Elon
the
Musk
Joe
bought
Rogan
$1
podcast.
million in GME.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Elon Musk, Mark Cuban, all these
The
big-
one Asian billionaire.
yeah, like all these people think it's awesome that poor people are able to
Yeah.
fuck up Wall Street. Because, like a lot of these like business owners, like we'll use Mark Cuban for example. Like he didn't get his wealth from dealing with stocks. He got his like his fortune from selling off like what was it, broadband.com or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, so like a lot of these like business owners or whatever they are that didn't play the stock markets that actually created something, all think it's the greatest thing in the fucking world. Like I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm sure Mark Cuban's made more money based on the stock market, but
Now,
You know.
yeah. Who else? Yeah. When Robinhood did this thing, it's like it brought people together you'd never thought would agree and shit. Like both parties, Republican and Democrats, are teaming up together for this.
Something about it. didn't it?
Donald Trump Jr.
Oh, was it? Oh,
It was
Jr.
Jr. Yeah, I thought it was him too, but no, he's been really quiet since his.
He's still banned
departure.
on Twitter, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Junior.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trump
Him
is.
and my pillow guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they banned my pillow guy because it violated their civic integrity policy. This is the exact same reason why Trump was. Which I didn't realize that the My Pillow guy was one of Trump's advisors. He was a cabinet member. I didn't know that until after Trump left.
For the pardon.
What?
Was My Pillow guy one of the pardons that Trump?
No, he was in the cabinet. He was an advisor to Trump his entire fucking presidential term.
See, I'm surprised that Trump didn't pardon himself.
He
He
can't.
tried to, but it didn't go through. because his name was
I
on
know
the
he,
list.
I know he
of
can
pardons.
attempt, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
I'm
that
pretty
that
sure
would
only
probably
let out
bring
Kodak
lawsuits.
Black, Lil Wayne, and like a few like old ass
he's,
white guys.
he's still in a lawsuit for the
Like,
impeachment.
he's in a lot of lawsuits. Isn't he in like 13 lawsuits in Pennsylvania?
Probably.
Probably. Yeah.
What, for the election?
Before that too.
The election? The improper vote count?
It's funny that the Tiger King had a limo pulled up outside the
Dude,
jail.
you had
because he
fucking
thought he
a
was getting
limo driver
pardoned. Yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
a hairdresser
Yeah.
waiting for him.
Ready. And never got the old call. Never got put in the game.
That was fucking hilarious. He was so. Oh, he
Bruh,
so
could
thought it was
you
gonna happen.
I
imagine?
even heard about that one.
Could you imagine how hurt? Like, you're in jail for some bullshit. And it's just. Had your chance, man.
That's
Dude,
what
someone
you
from
get when you
this
put-
area was pardoned by Trump.
Who?
I don't know him, but it was like a Paul Erickson.
Don't know. Never heard the name.
All right, we're getting on tangent here.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah, we
still
are.
waiting
Yeah.
to find out about this bandwidth on Earth.
All right. So technology.
yeah.
Danny, you brought up this bandwidth on Earth deal.
Okay, so. When I was listening to the Joe Rogan Elon Musk podcast,
Oh Lord.
Here we go.
here, like, we were talking about AI. We were talking about AI and like self-driving cars and shit like that.
Yeah.
And one of the things was like he said, Joe Rogan asked him, you know, what's one of the big things preventing us from getting to that stage? Because you know, back in the day, everybody figured by this time everybody being fucking flying cars and shit. And he's like, well, he's like, fuck bandwidth is like we don't have enough of it. Just we can't. We don't have enough of it for what we want to do, or some shit like that.
I'm just trying to figure out what he means in what metric, because if we're talking about like the potential of having self-drive, like I mean, because we kind of already have like the whole self-driving scenario.
Yeah,
Well, if
but
that
that's
was an
all in the
issue,
vehicle.
if that was an
What he's
issue,
talking about-
they wouldn't be rolling out driverless flying taxis in Dubai in 2022.
Well, right. That's
Well,
what I'm
that's
trying to figure
Dubai.
out. Though, is the response of bandwidth on Earth, how that would correlate to the.
I think what he's thinking is that he wants to make it all network instead of like the self-driving cars now are basically just in the car program.
Because like you know how he said, like the new Teslas are all gonna be able to fucking Bluetooth communicate with
Yeah,
each
it's
other.
like a-
Yeah,
fucking-
it'd be like an Xbox party.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fucking weird, dog.
But yeah, so I mean,
Damn,
like,
Sean,
I
find it, bro. It's gonna be taller.
I would still think that the original push out would be of it being self-sustainable within the vehicle, and then push out from there. So you would obviously be pushing into that aspect, not really diving in feet first in the fucking kiddie pool.
My thing is how is there a limited amount of bandwidth on Earth?
All right, so if you think
You know how
about
there are dead zones for your phone?
a pipe, and everybody trying to force their shit into that one. Or think about this: when the electrician only cuts you in one 2-inch sleeve, and you need a 4-inch.
You get another one.
You try to force that in.
Well, sometimes there is not another
in
one.
place.
No, I say no. I need another one up there.
Be a new one, bro.
I think what they kind of mean in that sense is that in order to increase the broadband to the point where we want it to be, we don't have the money to invest in that much infrastructure to get it to that point. I think that's what they kind of.
But we know who does.
That comment. Oh, the money's there.
And his
the money's
name
always-
is Jeff Bezos.
Well, they don't want to do that because they can control.
Benzos?
They don't want to do that because they can control the amount that we use now,
I thought Marcus said benzos.
which means they can put a money symbol on it and sell it.
No, we know who has that kind of money, and his name is Deep Fucking Value.
Yeah. Well, he's only in the millions right now. He's not in the billions.
He'll get there.
Enough.
Do you think he'll hit 100 mil off this? Because did you see his losses
yeah.
on the wall?
Dude, hell yeah.
His losses into Thursday night, and everybody's like, and he held it all. What a fucking champ! Like everybody was dick riding him.
Dude,
Thursday
he's the
night.
only reason why people are still holding. If he ever sold, people would panic.
You saw the panic sale Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody was like, "Oh no! Like there's only one person."
Hold
that has
the
like,
line! Hold the line!
Hold door.
Hodor.
But yeah, no. So there was a
Great.
there was an investor that like they dumped all their stock.
Couldn't even get it off.
Will Wall Street bets face SEC scrutiny?
Of course.
There's so many memes about it being just like fucking stock simulator. They got tired of the pandemic and there was no good video games coming out because Cyberpunk 77 sucks. So they decided to the stock market.
These people were like, you know what? If they're not gonna give me a stimulus, I'm gonna make a stimulus myself.
Oh, they said for like the fucking hedge funds, they said, oh, the 600 stimulus should be good, right?
Fuck that shit. I'm
The
out.
whole thing is a joke to that Reddit. Like, I mean, honestly, you can tell that none of them really give a fuck about the money.
No, 100%.
Like, what's the
I've already said it.
They're in it for principle right now.
It's about the point.
Like I saw a dude post, he was like, you think
This is some Joker shit.
He was like, you
From
think
Dark
this is
Knight.
hard? He was like, I struggle every day of my life. I've worked since I was 18. I've lived paycheck to paycheck. You think throwing $10 in this shit's gonna bother me? He's like, fuck it. I've been broke before. You know what I do when I get broke? Fuck play video games. That's it.
There was the
I
there
don't
was the
care.
one
He's like,
dude-
but I know they fucking hate it.
There was the one dude that I was reading his fucking post, and he was like, he showed how much he had made because he had put in however much, and he had made like 20 grand. And he was like, "You guys want to know what I did last night?" He was like, "Got home, got drunk, watched anime till midnight." He goes, "You want to know what's gonna happen if this fucking bubble bursts?" He said the same fucking thing. Because that's what I do every night. I'm like, that shit's funny. Like, that's why I'm all for it. I think it's
Fuck it.
fucking awesome. Absolutely fucking awesome.
Dude, it's been the greatest news I've heard all week.
Like
Yeah,
that.
dude,
Rich
fuck
people are
Wall
getting
Street.
fucked. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Great.
Like, to
They got
know
booed-
that
They
fucking
got booed at their own game.
Reddit
now.
has
Trying to
that
change the
much
rules.
fucking power, just to be
Dude, you
like,
see-
Oh, it's the internet in
Fuck
general.
you.
No,
It's
no,
like, that
this
shit fucking
proves that
blew
people
up.
have power to make change if they actually do it.
Yeah, but
And the
until
way
they
to do
actually
it-
do it, and then the rules change again.
the way to
Yeah.
do it is
So
through
it
the
doesn't
fucking
really-
internet.
So it really doesn't matter in like the grand scheme anyways, because essentially what's going to happen is there's the whole thing about the buyout or like the bailout for the company that got bent. But the thing is that the biggest loser in this whole thing is GameStop.
Yeah.
After this whole thing goes down, I guarantee you they shut their doors for good.
Oh, 100%.
Probably.
Because whether there is they might stay afloat for a while, like,
But
a
either
smaller
way, their
scheme.
business like is.
but
their
like the
business
way
model is dead.
that this thing is going, that someone's gonna give in,
Well,
and it just all depends on who's.
I can
who's
tell
gonna
you what
lose more.
I can tell you what they plan on doing. From when I worked there, they said in the next 10 years they were going full online, closing all retail stores and just doing online only. No more
Well,
trade-ins.
Well, they
Even-
made
even
a
online
huge
as a
push
company,
into
though.
merchandise in the
Oh my
last
god, you go in there.
Yeah,
they got,
but they can
got
do that
more
online as
novelty
well.
product than they do video games.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd still go there for that. to be
Not gonna
honest.
lie,
they
still-
have
they have some
like
dope
a
shit in there, I'm not
novelty
gonna lie.
GameStop should
Yeah.
just like re-innovate itself to like a gamers
That was the-
hangout.
That was
the
just
hidden-
what I was told from a DM after she got back from some like fucking regional conference.
That was like the hidden show for Pokemon
how many years
cards
ago
in
was that,
Tuxedo,
Sam?
because everyone would
It
fucking
was in like
completely
2013. It was part of like their
Walmart,
fucking like
Kmart,
10 to 15
Shopko
year plan they had for the
completely bought
company.
out card shops empty,
It's coming,
and then
it's
people would
coming.
go to GameStop to get the last of the cards because no one would go
Yeah.
to GameStop to buy Pokemon cards.
Did you guys hear about Circuit City coming back?
No.
What?
Did you guys ever hear about that? So a guy bought the rights.
Since there's a single store Blockbuster open, do they have stock left?
They don't have a stock
They don't have a
actually.
bid, they're not they're not tradable.
Damn.
No, there's still the one.
Yeah, there's one
Yeah.
left.
Yeah. Does anybody want to play the guessing game on what state it's in?
Alaska.
Pennsylvania?
California.
Alaska.
Wait, we've done this before.
No, I just know because I read about it.
Alaska?
I'm like 99% sure it's
Oh
Alaska.
my God.
I wanna say it's Oregon.
That sounds about right.
It's Oregon.
Go to Oregon. Get out of here.
It's Oregon? Dude, I swear they had one in Alaska.
Close.
Ben-
One of the, that was one
Oregon.
of the last ones.
Ah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
An article from August 14, 2020. Bend, Oregon is the world's last blockbuster. In it,
Who's trying to make a road trip and rent a video and never take it back?
Dude, I never want to take a road trip to Oregon.
Yeah,
A road trip?
And we're just gonna take. That'll be part of the vacation, man. It's the road trip. We pick up Fox and Marcus on the way.
Whatever. We'd have to get out of the car for
all the way.
and walk around.
Yeah, that's factual. Well, as long as no one sits behind me, I'll be okay.
Yeah, we gotta sit up front.
I
Oh,
drove
so
from
fucking
Nashville
cute.
to fucking like Minnesota in one trip.
Oh yeah, are y'all gonna drive down here? Are y'all driving down here? Or y'all getting a plane?
I think we're gonna
Oh,
fly, aren't
yeah,
we?
I'm gonna fly. Fuck driving, dude. It'd be like a 14, 16-hour drive.
Yeah.
It wasn't fun coming from that direction of the world. It was, what, 18 from Nebraska?
God damn! Did you drive all the way through?
Yeah, we drove straight through.
Oh fuck.
We literally
Nonsensical bullshit there.
got the rental at like 6 o'clock at night, and then just drove and drove and drove. Iowa is a very boring state. It's
Iowa?
very weird
Iowa
at night.
is a boring
It's very
state.
weird at night. There's
Iowa.
like
Dude,
nothing.
You know what fucking state sucks?
Iowa.
Delaware.
Delaware? Why?
Dude,
Iowa.
It
that
smells
place
like
fucking stinks.
Yeah, it
Smells like a goddamn horse dumpster.
Yeah, an hour.
It smells like that's where people dump their trash. Like that's
Dog,
where
Delaware fucking stinks like
It's one of the
Jesus
big places
Christ.
for
Oh,
waste
yeah, it
management.
smells like a giant landfill.
Hey, did you want to know what's a boring fucking drive?
And there's like nothing out there.
Have you guys ever
From
lived in
Virginia
Beach
Beach back up to fucking Fauquier County.
What?
From Virginia Beach back to fucking Fauquier.
That's only when the bridge is shut down. Only when the bridge is shut down.
Holy shit!
In
That
a
was
small town
long
surrounded by pig
drive.
farms, where all you smell is manure.
Well,
No.
Danny went and did a job, and then literally
Cow shit
we were
around here.
We were leaving Newport News, and the bridge coming out is shut down. We're literally like the next car where they
Behind
stop.
the
So you
latest, like,
see you're like right at the bridge before. There's one little road to turn off on to get the fuck out of there. All you see is an empty bridge all the way down.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
that would-
Block that shit. So
That
it's
would
like we
piss me
went
off
to a-
no end.
It was
Yeah,
probably
I was
a solid hour and a half.
dude.
DJ hit the fucking the.
So no. Have you guys ever seen a what is it, a 4-lane highway with no median, but between the cars going both ways is a set of rumble strips?
No.
Yes,
Yeah, that's what they have out there. If you take like the back
it's
road,
terrifying.
And it was
Fuck
the back
that.
road
coming up,
fucking
and it's
tobacco
all
fields.
country road. Did we go to that shitty? That's where we went to that shitty Pizza Hut, and I was combing my beard with a fork.
That is disgusting.
We got there right as they were closing the buffet. So me
That
and
is
Danny could only
fucking
get, like,
foul.
the
Made shit right there.
custom pasta that had been like chilling there for a while.
Oh, it
Kind of
was
hard.
bad. Yeah. It was still
Like
hard.
the breadsticks were like tap tap tap.
It was funny.
The only way you can just like soak them up in
With
the
the sauce.
yeah, it was wild.
So how soon do y'all think fucking like they're gonna full on roll out artificial intelligence technology?
It's already here.
I don't know, but
No, like full on roll it out.
breaking news. This just in.
out. What are we
This
gonna
just
use
in.
it
Breaking
for?
news.
Like
breaking
full
news, boys.
available to public.
Hold
What's
hold
up? What's
hold
up?
I just received an offer to purchase the last booster box I need.
How much?
Oh my god.
2100.
1,975.
Hey, get it. Do it.
Yeah,
Do it.
I was looking for something.
Make the move. Pull the trigger. Pull the fucking trigger.
Like 3 days ago.
Yeah, but this is the one you're looking for. You might not get another chance.
You're right. And I talked them down from like 2,200 and paying shipping on my side.
It's a fucking steal.
1975.
I will
and they're
slap
paying
you if you
shipping.
don't.
What?
Yes.
Fuck it. Whatever. I've got money.
Yo, this is probably my favorite tweet about the whole stock market thing.
Let's go.
They locked us
Done
up,
deal.
down the economy, and gave us $1,200. What did Americans do? They decided their favorite new video game is fucking with hedge funds.
Yeah.
100%.
Fuck yeah.
That's the way to do it.
So how long before AI gets rolled out, Sam, to the public?
Yeah, and how do you think it's gonna be like implemented? Or like you think it's gonna be like full on artificial intelligent robots, or
Yeah,
like
they
just
can
like
ship it out in a small speaker and name it Alexa.
Yeah.
Or do you think,
So
Sam,
it's already here.
what about integration
just
with
don't
the
think it
human
is.
body?
No, AI already exists.
That-
You're talking
that's
about, what, in the
AI.
consumer usage?
Or are you
That's-
thinking of
that's-
like AI you've seen in video games?
no,
and
no, no,
movies?
no, no. That's AI just based off of a program stuck in a space pulling information from a search engine.
What do you think AI is?
When it would no more like what happens when you think it's like get access to everything, not just stuck in like one
Are you
search
talking about,
engine.
Are you
They
talking
have
like Eagle
access
Eye?
to the internet, which has access to everything.
It's Eagle Eye.
Are you talking about like
Well,
Eagle
the
Eye?
j-
which have
there
the
is
How
a
can
way
you
to
see me?
generate Alexa to
Similar.
where you're not censored by anything.
Oh, Eagle Eye like that? If that happens, I'm done.
Oh,
You
I'm
done?
done. I'm not dealing with that
that.
crap. Fuck that. That shit's so stupid, dude. The way that you can't wipe your ass without something knowing.
What?
The way that you can't even like if that was the world, you couldn't even wipe your ass without somebody knowing.
Someone is watching.
Getting pretty close to that point with like using speakers and microphones to listen
Yeah,
in on conversations.
Dude,
Turn all my
that's
shit off.
fucked up. Dude, I got rid of Facebook because of that. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
I
wild.
didn't even like
So,
like
is it
anything or
beneficial?
whatever.
How long do you think it'll be till it starts getting integrated into human bot, like actual humans?
Oh, isn't it Elon
Like,
Musk? that
So
wants to
you're
integrate
talking about
microchips?
like
chip-
iRobot.
chipping
To the
and-
back of the neck, dog.
Artificial like humans.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, if we're talking about like iRobot, I mean,
More like
It's not gonna be our
human
lifetime.
technology integration.
Like I'm talking like Android type shit.
oh,
We
yeah,
we
no, I
kind of
think
already
Elon
are
Musk
just
is
because
using-
like 99% of the population has a cell
I'm
phone
not
and
talking
it's
about
always
that. I'm
in their
talking about,
hand.
Like,
So you're
almost
talking like
more-
individual think for themselves, like
the only way I can put this prosthetics on
humans.
steroids.
Well, pretty
Yes.
much like
Yes.
an AI you can't distinguish from an actual human
Yes.
being.
100%.
Something that has free thought.
That's not gonna be any time in our lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
we're a
we'll all
long
be
ways
dead in the
off.
ground before that happens.
It's just
I
like
mean,
it's just like space travel, like Star Trek or anything like that. Like it's not in our lifetime.
yeah.
Like,
So you're
that
not
stuff's
thinking of
gonna be-
I mean,
artificial intelligence. you're thinking
Consumer
of
space
artificial
travel might
humans.
not be in our
No,
lifetime,
I'm
but there is
asking a
current
separate
space travel
question
now.
Sam.
no, I mean, I think honestly, I don't even think that the human race will get to that point.
To what
No,
point?
no,
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 we're not
like
gonna
that
make
before
it.
that happens.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that literally, like, we're
We
gonna
fucked
fucking
up a long
starve
time
before
ago.
that even
Yeah, we fucked up
That
a long time
might
ago.
be the end of the human race. Is that happens and then we go extinct, and that's what carries on.
Okay, well, I didn't
that
hear anything what Marcus said because all I heard was Danny said, "We fucked up a long time ago. We fucked up a long time ago."
we did.
I didn't even hear him say that.
Well, so Marcus, if you think that it's possible, I think Sam's question was, when do you think that that would possibly happen? Like 100 years down the road, 1,000 years, 50 years?
I mean,
I mean, 'cause we're
it right now, but
We're
We
we're
see, like,
nowhere
technically
near-
in the technology boom now.
I could see like 50 years at the
Dude, we've been in a
earliest,
technology
but,
boom
like,
since the 80s.
70, 80 years, 100 years maybe, but
I mean, I'm sure it's potentially possible now, but I mean, because they've
Doesn't
proven that
matter if they
there's
wanna put
Yeah,
that much
they've
thought
had-
and
they've
process
proven
into
that
it.
there's like Android-esque development with AI that has like conversations that are creepy
Yeah.
as fuck.
or they
Yeah,
had that one,
100%.
they had that
Sophia.
one Android robot that they
The
had
one
with
that they
internet
shut
access.
off.
The
You
one
had the
chick that
interview with?
Yeah,
Like,
her name
Humans?
her name is Sophia. She'll go back
Yeah.
and watch this, so get her name correct, or she's gonna fuck you.
I don't really
Yeah, she-
care.
Terrifying.
She'll
Yeah,
come
she shut her
back.
down because she started joking about destroying humans.
Annihilating
No.
the human population.
No. She didn't not say anything about annihilating the human population. She said she was gonna put them in a human zoo
Whatever.
and keep people as pets.
What if they shut her down, but then she turned herself back on? That'd be fucked
But
up.
my thing is, what's gonna come first?
I don't think they
Free
put that
free
in the
thought,
programming.
free thought, fucking AI or human technology integration?
I think if you're talking about free thought,
Like that.
free thought AI.
Yeah, for indistinguishable from a human.
I don't realistically.
Because dog, they've got full-on sex robots that look human as fuck, feel human. Very minimal movement.
They talk.
I'm saying free thought. I still don't think that that's an actuality.
Yeah.
Free thought AI.
You're basically saying like a robot with free will that can think for itself, learn, adapt, and basically.
Yeah,
live
so
its
he's
own
not
life.
thinking AI. He's thinking of like artificial humans.
Yeah, he's asking.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
roughly though, it would still be based
Or
on like.
android, I guess.
Well, you
would
got to
be-
think, if artificial intelligence becomes intelligence, what is stopping it from evolving?
The people who created it.
programming.
What if you can't
the
stop
mecha-
it?
Yeah, I mean, the system. I don't like when it's developed. I don't think that there would be like a infinite.
You know there's going to be
Capability.
some fucking jackass out there that's going to be like, no holds bars. Fuck it. I want to see what
Well, I mean,
happens.
It's kind of like how they explain the human brain in a sense. Like it's not possible to like.
Oh fuck.
I don't really see that on like, especially on like a artificial development perspective. I just don't think that that's an actuality. I mean, yeah, it's cool like to see the thought process or the possibility in like a movie.
So,
The fantasy side.
like the movie, you remember the movie? I think Robert Downey Jr. Not. Yeah, I think he. No, it wasn't him. I can't remember. No, it wasn't Iron Man. You fuck.
Her.
It was the one where like they were fighting.
iRobot?
It was like machines fighting, but it was humans standing behind them.
Real Steel with Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, the real
Yeah.
still with Hugh Jackman.
Oh, I almost watched that.
That shit would be
That,
fucking
that was
dope.
really good, dude. I would love that for that to happen. It's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots,
But
but
real
like
life.
major size.
It just had like a
No, it's like a. Sorry,
mecha type feel to it.
that's it. Kind of was. It was kind of like a BattleBots. You guys remember old BattleBots where they'd make these little like?
What do you mean,
Okay.
old BattleBots? That stuff came on until like a
Oh,
couple
is-
years ago.
Is that still what? No. dude.
Okay, to go back to the previous topic, when you said that what would stop a AI from evolving would be the code or humans that designed it.
It's only as smart as the programmer.
Okay, well, any program can have bugs in it.
Well, true.
Right, but I don't think that it'll have like a
I don't think a bug is going to
limitless
cause AI to
capability.
annihilate half the human race.
But how do you know? Well, I'm not talking about annihilating half the human race. I'm not.
I'm just saying your fucking computer lags, doesn't it?
Mine does.
We're way off from having.
Mine really doesn't lag.
No, that's the thing.
Yeah, we are, but people
I'm
with
just-
money aren't.
But
I'm
that's
just
the whole
saying
thing
that.
about like the whole theory about it is like no one knows whether they will go off on like off AI and not stop listening to stuff, but no one knows that they will.
Marcus, if
There's
you wanna check
other
the
experts
topics-
out there that say
Yeah, I
this
know,
could
but
happen within the next 50
BattleBots
years.
has been around for a while.
Okay, quick question for you guys.
It's not
gonna
like you
happen
were baffled
first?
that it's still like it was still on TV.
What's gonna happen first? Zombie apocalypse or robots attacking?
I don't think the zombie apocalypse will ever happen.
Dude, I think it. I wish
Nuclear
it would.
holocaust.
That'd be
I don't think
fucking
we'll ever be
great.
attacked by robots either.
Did you like? Did
The
you,
only way that could
did
happen
you
is if they
sleep
take
during
that.
the bath salts ordeal?
The only way that could happen is if they were to
Yeah,
take
do
that
the fucking
fungus,
bath
that
salts.
zombie fungus that takes over an organism and slowly kills it, and then takes over its movements, bodily functions.
So you're
It
thinking
can
of
use
Last
it.
of Us.
I 100% think zombies are a possibility. I think that's a thing.
If
Like,
they,
But just not like
maybe if they
movies.
fucking like
Yeah.
genetically
Yeah,
engineer that
yeah.
fucking fungus, but other than that, I don't really see it happening.
Did anybody know that they canceled Ozark?
What? Really?
Way
Isn't that like
out of
really
left field, we
off?
have DJ saying they canceled Ozark.
Yeah, they canceled it.
Damn.
I've never seen it. I just know
Neither
that
have I.
they canceled it.
I don't even know what it is. I remember.
It's a Netflix show, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
It
heard
was
a
a really
lot about
apparently
it.
it's a really like super popular Netflix
I
show.
don't watch Netflix.
I
Yeah, but
don't either.
Netflix
I
is
just
really
have to
good
read-
at canceling shows that everyone loves.
Well,
Oh.
they only wrote it for 5 seasons. That was the other thing.
Oh,
Oh.
in other news, entertainment related, possible albums that'll be coming out this year would be from Evanescence, Kendrick Lamar, fucking Adele, Foo Fighters, and The Cure.
Weezer just dropped an album yesterday.
Yeah, Weezer just.
Oh,
dropped
Weezer
it.
just
who-
dropped an album?
Who else is on the list, Sam?
Fucking Cardi B and Lord.
Who?
Why the fuck we gotta talk about Cardi B?
Who else?
Casey Musgraves.
There you go. Thank you.
DJ, I guess you like her from American Idol?
I
know
don't even
who I
believe she was
love?
on that. I believe she was on The Voice, but I might be wrong.
who
No, it was the
I-
fact that if we're gonna talk about something off screen, you should continue it. You know.
I wasn't gonna tell those to you earlier, but
Oh,
one
yeah.
slipped, so I was like, fuck
Uh,
it. I don't want to talk about Cardi B.
I know that you had said that you were just going to deliberately not.
Yeah, yeah,
say
dick.
But I actually.
Speaking
Wait,
of
did
music,
Weezer drop a new album or a single? Oh, there it is. Okay, Human, I found it.
they dropped the single and then the album later. The single's the only really good part about it. The rest of them are kind of meh.
Dude, don't you hate that when they drop the best song off the album as a single like a month before they release the album, and then the rest of the album's fucking trash?
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Like this album, it's more like alternative. It's super chill. It's not really much rocky.
Oh, I was wrong. She wasn't. on either
It's
of those
not like a throwback type of deal how they used
No,
to
it's,
sound.
It's like it's not like a cover album or anything like they do. It's a pure like original album. But
Right, it's just
chill.
gotcha.
And it's one of those like ongoing things where each song like it goes back to back to back to back to back. So it's
Gotcha.
kinda like a long story. So it's good.
Oh, so it's kind of like
It's like an
the
old-
American Idiot.
It's like an OG album, yeah, like that.
So
Oh.
I will say, Sam, just to give you a heads up,
What's up?
she wasn't on either of those shows, but she does have an album that is called Where to Go.
Oh, yeah.
New
back
trailer, different part.
I
Same trailer, different part.
was gonna say I missed my tractor.
Yeah, no. She she was never on any of those shows.
Oh.
Actually. My bad. That was another girl I get her confused with. But she surprisingly, we can go ahead and put this kind of segue it back into the Weezer. Several of her influences as an artist was Ryan Adams. You guys know who that is?
Heard of them.
Country band, rock alt country band, Whiskey Town.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Cake.
Cake?
Pink.
Pink.
Cake.
Cake.
No, Cake.
That's what I thought you said. Cake. Okay.
Like
The band. Cake.
okay.
Yeah, like John McCrae or whatever. Yeah. Neil Young,
I know that.
the Bee Gees.
Everything's
The
country.
Bee Gees.
It's a bitch.
Yeah, it's a
Electric
country
Light
singer. Or these are her influences.
and Weezer.
Weezer. Huh. Nice.
You know what?
You'll
would
be,
be
you'll be
great?
glad to know, Sam, that she performed with Willie Nelson.
Oh, dope. All right. She gets a pass in my book.
Wait, who is this?
Casey Musgraves.
Casey Musgraves. Don't really know her. Never listened to her music. But
She's a country. She's actually not bad.
I've
oh, she's
heard-
attractive. Tell her I said what's up.
I think it's one of those things where I think I've seen her name written somewhere, but I've never actually like heard it said out loud. It
Oh.
rings a bell, but not so
You know what I'm upset and I'm happy for and kind of upset about? Really upset about, actually? Halsey got pregnant. Highly upset
Dude,
about that.
fuck yeah.
That's
I
not
thought
right.
you would have said that possibly the fact that
That pissed me off.
what's her fucking name? Megan Fox
You guys got a guess on who the baby daddy is?
might be engaged.
To
Ian
MGK.
Keller? Yeah.
There was a photo with like a
Fuck
ring on
it.
her finger.
Wait, what
Did it
was that?
MGK?
Megan Fox engaged to MGK?
She's talking like
Possibly.
her soulmate.
Good for him.
She's going super deep with it.
She had a ring on her wedding or on her
Jesus Christ.
I mean, if Megan Fox was into me and wanted to get married, I wouldn't say no.
Right?
Oh, I would.
You would say no?
Hottest chicks are always the craziest. Fuck
I
Dude.
don't know, fuck.
Dude,
you
but
better
the
have
crazy
some-
girls are great in bed.
Yeah, but not to marry. Fuck that.
Fuck it, why not?
You chained down by that? Not chained down, more like trapped with, basically.
I'd be fine with that.
You gotta get a house with a separate room and a lock.
but regardless.
But back to the whole Weezer thing. You guys are fucking awesome.
Oh boy, here we go with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This shit go back.
Hella
Is that-
Megator.
Oh, the Hella Megator!
Yeah. My
Oh, is
fucking,
that? Oh wait, yeah, that's the concert you can't go
yeah,
to.
my fucking
Yeah, that's the Green
$230
Day,
pit
Weezer,
ticket.
and Fallout Boy.
Yeah.
$230 pit ticket. Fucking worth
My
Damn.
Chemical Romance. I was so fucking pissed. I was about to buy a ticket too.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, you guys want to guess what I heard on the radio this morning?
What's
like in
that?
the midst of like the Washington football team talk,
What's up?
they were talking about I can't remember who it is. It's the Junkies, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, 1067 The Fan?
Yeah.
Dan and fuck.
I can't remember the other dude's name.
No, it's four. It's like four of them.
Yeah,
It's like It's like Cakes. Whatever the fuck their names are. Whatever. They're like
Anyways,
50. They played
1067 The
basketball
Fan.
together in the 70s, but no. So they were talking about one of them was playing. He told his son, he was like, yeah, you like something about playing Madden. He said he's talking about having to adjust the quarters down to 2 minutes, and he beat his son 2 out of 3 games or whatever. He was like super psyched about it, and he was talking about. They started talking about No, well, they started talking about the fact that he was like something about there's a pro gamer that he has something in common with. So he starts sitting there talking, and he says something about a nub thumb. So they start talking like it sounds like they're talking shit, but they're actually talking about Enable, who played Pro Halo and Pro COD for like,
Right.
I think last he played for was like Seattle Surge
Oh yeah.
or whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, was that Isaiah?
He wasn't going
Yeah.
nowhere.
yeah.
Little
Yeah.
background
Yeah.
noise in the podcast.
Yeah. But nah, shit was funny.
Getting some
It's
Usher going in there.
weird how frequently they reference like esports on random radio stations.
Trying to go off on- Oh.
That just kind of shows like how far esports has come within the last like 5 years even.
Well, like the
Dog,
fact to
they
be able
show
to
that shit
go-
on cable TV now. Like, that's what's mind blowing.
What are
like-
you talking about? Halo used to be on fucking TNT on Sunday mornings.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Saturday mornings.
it's mind blowing because back when we were growing up, like 10, 12 years old, it was like,
I mean, this
don't
is
play
2000
video games all the time.
2001, 2002 when it was on TNT.
We were told don't play video
or maybe
games all the
03.
time. Like, you're not gonna do anything with your life making
when did
fucking
Halo
video
come out?
games.
2001.
on PC or Halo or
No, it came out on Xbox.
I mean, the odds of playing professionally in video games are
2001?
still super slim. It's still
Well,
not
hardly. There was a small percentage of the population that knew professional gaming was a
Yeah,
thing.
it launched November. 15,
Even back
2001.
back in the 70s when they had professional Pong or professional arcade games, like, it wasn't widely known at all.
I mean, half that shit's still not.
household name now. Like you say esports and people know what you're talking about.
Yeah, now they do, but like now they do,
ESPN
but 10, 15 years ago, no one had a fucking clue.
They've made it out of the ESPN 8 to Ocho league.
Following thing where if you don't go looking for it, you don't know where it is.
Exactly,
Well,
like just the
What I'm gonna go
amount
to, the
and
fact that
popularity.
was not the fact that like competitive esports is so widely watched because you have like Dota 2 or League of Legends on ESPN2 and all these events are like in these like in the Coliseum they had like the Dota 2 International like sold out. So he was talking about a player who plays Call of Duty who has a fucked up thumb, and the only way you would know that is either by actually like watching like the VOD thing about him, or have like followed his career from like way back, because it's not something that's like highly shown, because it's not like they show him at an event and they're like, oh hey, let's zoom in on his fucked up thumb. Like that's happens. Like they don't go, oh hey, you know, he's at a disadvantage here in a 1v1. He's actually a half versus a 1. He's about 3/4 versus 1.
Wouldn't it be like a 1.5?
I mean, I'm in a 1v1, like a 1 versus 1
Oh,
scenario.
gotcha.
He's missing a thumb that he's at a disadvantage. But
A
yeah, I
full
mean-
star versus a half a star.
But yeah, it was just very funny how they were going into like that perspective of it. It was very, very different. It's like it's very easy to say like, oh yeah, you know, blah blah. We both like Fortnite. Not that, hey, me and him both have gimp thumbs.
So, anyone got? Oh, go ahead, Fox.
On esports, like even though Call of Duty is pretty much a joke, especially with their like professional like circuit, I went to the opening event last year, like in Minnesota.
Oh, the Minnesota Rockers.
Yeah, when they hosted the. I can't remember what it's called. It was just
That's
basically
when
like
they started.
opening,
Yeah.
like,
That's
Yeah,
when they
it was,
started
it was,
the
it was
spin-off.
the first event of the year.
Yeah.
It was their home opener,
I thought
and
it
it was
was
the
pretty
first
cool
event
that
of
they started-
CDL.
I thought it was pretty cool.
It wasn't week one. It was like its own separate thing. It was basically like.
They might have hosted a tournament or something. Yeah.
Well, no, if I'm not mistaken, the they played matches, right?
I think I don't know. Like there's a bunch of like just pickup game stuff going on, so I can't remember if they were actual official.
Oh,
matches or not.
it might have just been like their like
There's
kind of home
Promotional.
fan thing, just kind of bringing people in. Because I know that I know.
The Rokers still had their home like thing later on that year. So
Okay,
it
yeah,
wasn't-
that was like the $200 ticket or whatever to like go to it was like the 2-day thing or 3-day thing or whatever. But the Roker, their home event was the first event of the year. So I do know that.
I do like the fact that how they did a fucking something was on TV like every week during the season. There was something being
Yeah,
like
like-
somebody was playing every weekend.
It was
was
blast.
consistently.
Like it was.
It was
really
nice
big.
to-
Like,
that
they
was
had
cool
celebrity
seeing
stuff
that.
too. Like they had some T-Wolves guys there. They had a couple Vikings playing,
Uh-huh.
and I think Michael B. Jordan was there. Because I remember on the far side of the thing, like people were literally throwing up because he was on like the balcony area because it was in a concert hall. So there was like the ground like standing floor room and then the upper balcony where people would like sit around. He was standing up there with like his crew, like his own little booth. People were literally chucking stuff up to him, like 15, 20 feet up in the air, throwing up shirts, and but one person threw his phone up, threw it up. Michael, he missed it, and it fell like 20 feet and shattered everywhere. Because people were just trying to get him to autograph a bunch of random stuff. He's like, "Fuck it, like I'm just sitting here, why not?" Yeah, someone threw their phone up, and he just completely missed it and just fell onto the concrete and shattered.
But yeah, I mean, even like having like the COD tournaments and the way they're fucking doing the fucking like how they did fucking Pro Bowl
You good, Sam?
Quit making stupid faces, dog.
or like the iRacing for NASCAR and shit now. It's fucking ridiculous how they're doing all this shit online.
So, actually, quick question for you guys. I found out some good news. Osaka delivers to my house.
Oh,
DoorDash?
Game changer? No,
Oh, what?
no.
Grubhub.
It says seamless,
Seamless?
but it has the same logo as Grubhub.
Huh.
So I don't
That's
know.
the Grubhub.
I mean, if they deliver, I won't argue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
45 to
DJ,
55 minutes though.
DJ's never leaving the house
They
again.
always overestimate the time.
Yeah, that's what it says for me, but they're here in like fucking 20 minutes when I order
Should
Chipotle.
I give it a try?
Fuck it.
DJ's literally gonna go to work.
I mean, the only thing you got to
Put
lose
them
is
on
like an
cards and
extra
eat
15,
Osaka.
20 minutes.
Dude, I love hibachi,
What's the
bro.
worst
Hibachi's
that
so
could
fucking
happen?
good.
You not get it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually. That's the
That
absolute-
would be pretty
that's
bad. That would be
the
pretty
worst case
fucking
scenario.
disappointing.
I'd say, depending on your location, because for us here in the cities, I'd say like 1 out of like
15 minutes away from my house.
1 out of like every like 10, maybe 15 orders just get completely botched. Either the person fucks it up or it just disappears.
Well, I guess the worst case scenario would really be if the order got picked up, driven to his house, and the person was eating it outside.
I've seen that.
Bro,
I've seen
That was fucked up. Yeah, so this fucking DoorDash delivery driver
So
like
I'm trying to
scooped
figure
this
out because I
person's
didn't know they
McDonald's,
closed at
right?
1 o'clock.
Yes, order it.
Yeah, go for it.
Do it.
Pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Pull the trigger.
Man, dude, I'm gonna be fucking.
Well, how about you call them and ask?
Well, so as long as
For like a month when this pandemic hit.
your driver doesn't do what this fucking driver did, fucking
65 to 75 minutes. My dad had the wrong address.
oh damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
It's gonna pick up, bro.
It's
Cool.
Still, it'd probably be like 45. Like I said, they
I
overestimate.
I might be bailing. Here's.
Oh no, we're about to wrap up here shortly. So on that note, anybody got a funny, interesting story to take us out with?
None except for the fact that I just spent like $6,000 in Pokemon cards in the last week.
DJ, you are obsessive.
I'm done. No. So I have the entire sealed box.
No, and what the worst thing is about it,
Different,
you
dog.
brought your mother into it, DJ.
Yeah. Not to mention that, but you also brought her into. Oh, tell the Roblox situation to Fox and Marcus.
Oh yeah.
What about getting called cheater?
Yes.
Hacker?
Yes.
They've already heard this. It got resolved. though.
He
Yeah.
explained it to us
Resolved.
Send out an apology and a shout out to DJ.
Person is actually a really good
Shout it
person.
out on YouTube
On a
and
10K
I
sub
have, like,
channel.
Which once DJ does his next video, he should give the podcast a shout out.
I have 100 and how many subscribers? Let me see analytics.
We've got 10.
121 subscribers, and I did nothing.
Nice. We've got 10.
I mean, yeah, literally in a day, I went up to like 191. Wait, what?
But we have 108. Well, these subscribers and followers are from your original channel too, aren't they?
What? No, that.
Twitter followers.
Oh, the Twitter followers. Yeah, that's from my original channel.
No, I meant on Twitch.
Yeah,
That's what you meant.
that's what I
my
said.
bad. I have 331 or 330 video views, 2.7 hours.
On YouTube, we have 10 followers or 10 subscribers.
You want to know what? I have one video, and I'm playing Pokemon trading card game.
Of course.
Fucking get some.
Oh, I was so fucking- I was getting my ass beat in the beginning though. It's bullshit. But yeah,
All right, guys.
I'm gonna order this food and get the fuck out of here.
Thanks for watching the podcast. Catch you guys later.
You're
Hope you
welcome.
enjoyed it.
It's always a blast to be here.